And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're off. Welcome, welcome, one and all, denizens of YouTube. I'm gonna play this game I've played a million bazillion times, but I've never done it on stream before, and you guys are gonna be here for that first. If you're out there, give me a booyah. Booyah! Hey, I like that guy. All right.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
There goes Pequod and Morpho. And him. Skull face.
Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Elsewhere, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered
Snake's
infiltration
name
and
out your
VR training.
fucking mouth.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you.
Come on, dude.
If you need
Fringe.
to, contact
Why don't
me
you
by
do it?
codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you
Jeez.
want to use the codec,
I gotta yell at
push
me,
the
right?
select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep.
Why
When you
does it
hear
say
that noise, press the select button.
Is that just off
The codec's
one
receiver
word off the
directly
script or
stimulates
something?
the small
Why-
bones
why
of
does
your
it even say
ear.
why
No
is it-
one but you will be able to hear
If
it.
that's a Japanese
All right.
language thing.
I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
Skull suit. Probably the best
The
looking
hatch with a
suit in the
circular
series.
handle
Yeah, I
will
went
open
there.
into the elevator area.
I'm gonna say it.
Locate the hatch first.
It's got the most drip.
Copy that.
Don't
Moving
come
on
out
to
here.
main mission objectives.
Don't come out here, Solid Snake fanboys. Shiny. Snake is the main thing. Snake shoots the best. Like, we all like Snake. Come on, it's called a skull suit. You can't get cooler than that. And it makes my ass look great. Yeah, I know how to swim. I'm supposed to talk to you underwater. What kind of ridiculous crap is this? Where? Don't tell me it, no. So is this it? Where? We're supposed to, okay, here's something. Here's something. Okay, it's been a while. But I did just remember how to hold my breath. Gotta tap on the triangle button. I think. Yes. I think that's it anyway. Hiya. Carry on, checking the perimeter. What the heck is that? Whatever. It's not the point. For all that swimming, actually, I just want to have a good lay down. Take a little nap here. Whoa! Oh God! Oh God! I didn't even know they did. Oh! Get off me! Get off me! I didn't even know they did that. I knew they were gonna eat my rations. Oh man, they're eating them. What am I gonna do? Colonel, what do I do with my rations? I got bugs all over them. They
Right.
started crawling
The sea
all
lice
over
are
him,
getting
dude.
fat on your rations. Shake the
Ew.
equipment window to get rid of the bugs.
Holy shit. That's what you gotta do? Word. Ah! I don't think I've ever done that before, actually. No, I've never shaken them off. That's amazing. Hey. I forget the writing on the door there. Was that always, like, eligible? Did you always read that it said Metal Gear Solid 2 on it?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy
I did not
sentry.
notice that growing up playing it, ever.
AN-94 and a Makarov.
It's got something to do with
Those
the,
grenades, all his equipment is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
probably,
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They've become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Alright, thanks for the quick rundown. Da-da, da-da. Dude, leave the helmet on. Is there a cheat to just do that? That'd be cool.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Alrighty then. Let's hook up to this node. Oh,
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why
what
not?
the heck?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system.
You look
The
lost.
owner enters the
piss?
required user ID information during the weapon registration
You mean a
or at the start
PIS?
of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized
Someone
by
get
the
driven out
terrorists
here.
themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the
Already
same for the
doing
Navy
this crap.
SEALs
War
gear?
has already
Right.
changed.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Of course.
Okay, I know those.
Yeah, the ones
Items in
floating,
the item box
spinning.
are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
How do I go back? Okay. Uh-oh.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden.
You right.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
You make no sense.
Your radar isn't affected by the weather. But if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
You look lost.
It's all made from currently existing technology.
You look lost.
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
You look lost.
The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves.
There we go.
And an analyst to work on the data, too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you
Grab a
doing
snack
here?
while these guys
Jack,
talk
can
about
you
their
hear me?
feelings.
Rose, you're not supposed to
Buddy,
be
grab a
involved.
drink.
What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose,
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me. not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden.
That's
Let me
like
know
the
when you're
one
ready to
time
turn
she
in a
called him
save.
that.
The
Spoiler
proprietary
alert.
save frequency is
His condition is not
140.96.
met.
I
Point
just
blank.
switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now,
Oh,
Jack.
wow.
Take care.
Jeez. I don't remember that one. That one's creepy. Especially now. Alright, which one of them are gonna get up? I'm gonna fucking kill him.
The enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Snake took a
Be
vow of
careful, Jack.
no
Find
killing.
somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Ryan's ready to go. No! Why'd you grab his legs instead of grabbing his neck? There you go. They're sleeping. Sorry, dude. They are doing exactly that. They escaped the Grim Reaper by sheer chance. Good for them. Good for them. I'm gonna fucking kill the next Russian I see, though. I'm just kidding. NMGS. NMGS.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right.
Yeah.
But he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Exactly
Not a chance.
24 months ago? To the day?
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can
Nope.
find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
I couldn't resist doing it at least once. Oh, they do them dirty. Ouch. Okay, twice. I thought I could actually look up while I was knocked out, but what if?
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
I believe you.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Got out of there just in time. Excellent.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Hit the punch
Got
button.
it.
Colonel, mission accomplished. I've managed to press the punch button. Oh!
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right. I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
No doubt.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
No doubt.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
No doubt.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the
Exactly.
president. Is he safe?
Get
He is
real.
safe. What about the package?
Definitely
Tell the
not.
guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money.
Definitely
Good
not.
work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it,
All
come in
right.
the president. Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under
That's more
attack.
like it. Some action.
Crazy.
That's what Raiden wants.
Alpha
Okay,
Zero,
he's already
respond.
bloodthirsty.
All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Oh man, I might have to forego hanging mode then, dude. There we go. That's better. No hanging gauge or whatever the hell you're talking about. Just one less sentry. One less commie in the world. Ooh. There might be a handful less. Oh. Oh wait, no. These are our guys. What the hell happened here?
are you?
Raiden has immediately met his match. This guy might be a little more bloodthirsty.
5 today.
Oh yeah, this guy's a total freak.
Or rather, 6.
Ooh. 6 what now? What's... Oh fuck.
Get down!
Some sort of element on it that you didn't actually...
Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like...
Yo.
Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vam,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
No.
Something
Still 2 left.
interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
He just lied to his
In the
wife.
central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced...
VR, huh?
But realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah.
Nanomachines.
Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a
Derp.
top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
You'll have to kill him.
What's up?
Take a look.
Ever seen a dead body before, kid?
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
If you break down an item, if it is ancient legendary,
Holy shit, it's Fox time.
You alright?
Give me a few minutes.
Okay.
Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this, too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The President is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
wait, start quest can actually hold on. Buy it real quick. Dang it, I gotta get used to X. X is the thing.
What's up, Jack? Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something. Jack, do you need to save? Hang in there.
He's asleep?
Get real.
How much longer is this guy gonna sleep?
Gimme. Yes. About to get real.
The followers.
Just kicking my own headphones off. Sorry about that. Oop. Oop. Oh, she's also Navy. Oh, you guys can be friends.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades!
I'll do that later.
A dud!
Insert TikTok boom sound.
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Painful. Tragic.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C. It's possible the terrorists will attempt to destroy the big shell in retaliation for the SEAL strike. Defuse the bombs before they make that move. The bomb disposal expert is somewhere in Strut C where you currently are. Locate him and request his assistance.
I only just now realized the significance of the L3 button for the aiming. Hold on real quick. I'll be back with you. Listen to this in the meantime.
Colonel, do the terrorists have a Harrier?
Yes, an AV-8B Harrier II designed for the Marines. It is a VSTOL attack aircraft outfitted with a 25mm gun, air-to-air missiles, and anti-ground rockets. It's not something you want to try to take on in a SEAL helicopter.
Yeah, even more so if unprotected. Colonel, where do they get such a weapon?
I don't know.
Are they really just run-of-the-mill terrorists?
Relax, Raiden. Right now, just think about your mission at hand. Do you understand?
Colonel, who are Dead Cell?
They are pretty much what that guy Pliskin described them as.
A special forces unit? The brainchild of the former president?
Chances are someday we'll find ourselves in a gunfight with them.
The thought leaves me uneasy.
You have experience combating Foxhound during VR training, right? You'll be fine. Don't be apprehensive.
Jack, don't run unnecessary risks, okay?
Yeah, I don't want to, but...
I know. Is there anything I can do?
Yeah. Could you check for any data on them for me?
Okay, I'll do it. Good luck.
Wish I were that relaxed. He's still sleeping.
Liquid!
Huh?
You're currently using artificial blood primed with nanomachines.
What did you do with my own blood?
It's being kept in cold storage. It will be circulated back into your body when you return. If the life gauge drops to the red zone, you won't be able to stop the bleeding by yourself. Bloodstains can give your presence away to the enemy. Be careful. To stop the flow, select a bandage from among your items. You can also go into a crouch or crawl and stay completely still for a while. All you have to do is stop moving for a duration of time, and your nanomachines will arrange for platelets to be produced in large numbers. The bleeding will stop as a result.
Alright. Alright, I think we're in business now. Technical difficulties should be solved. Now, I just gotta find this Stillman guy. Where is he? Is he in here?
The punch is the basis of hand-to-hand combat. Push the punch button. Hit it repeatedly to do a combo and take out the enemy. Unlike in VR training, you can fight in first-person view also.
Oh.
Use that to your advantage.
I can't believe you, Jack. Do you know what that place is?
I just thought maybe the bomb disposal instructor might be in there.
Why would he be in there?
Well, you never know. He's AWOL.
Nice
and
try, right?
Even AWOL, a normal guy wouldn't go into a woman's bathroom. You're the only one I know who would. You're like really strange.
Rosemary, settle down.
But
It's all right. Right. Rosemary is right. You should probably look someplace else.
That's exactly it.
I can really sympathize with you there, though.
That's exactly
what,
it.
sir?
Nothing.
What's
Right. That's that. Return to your duties.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are unbelievable.
You know, you can really tell in this one, though. I like the voice actors. But you can tell pretty quick. They're not doing like the first game. They're all in the same room. Clearly, these guys are reading it separately. She says, "What, sir?" It's not emoting it properly. It's supposed to be like, "What, sir?" Ooh. My, Miss American Pie. Hold on. Let me see if this will get me in trouble.
It's possible the
Colonel, who exactly is that woman?
Yeah.
Her name is Fortune. She leads Dead Cell.
Oh, right.
Hang on a moment.
Dead Cell.
I'll look her up for you.
That's what I was talking about.
I see you've acquired a...
Oh, come on.
It's possible. Raiden, don't dwell on what Pliskin said.
Huh?
The VR training you underwent is the best training program there is.
Oh, heck yeah.
There is no reason to be apprehensive. Be confident. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the computer games. Alright, quit screwing around. Let's go.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on Shell 1, another 6 on Shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card, issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all-access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists, then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by Kodak from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Rolled what?
It's called Arkstone, and it does straight damage, just like 190 damage. It does almost 650 dexterity, and I had rolled. It has 34% crit hit, and I rolled it to 5.5 crit hit chance.
Oh.
But it says lightning pulses periodically, and I'm running fire. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe I swapped one of my bows out.
No need to worry. No need to worry. If you need to talk to me, use the codec. If you need to talk to me, use the codec. I'm all right. No need to worry. Everything's okay in here. Get to work on those bombs.
I'm working on it. I just want to make sure you're okay still, man.
Everything's okay in here. Get to work on those bombs.
Alright. I got you.
You need to go and take care of the C4s now. Stop bothering me.
There we go.
Lay off the knocking already. Stop bothering me.
Oh no, I forget his number.
Raiden,
Oh shit. Wait. Is it 2-5?
What are you doing there? Hurry up and dispose of those bombs. Stop bothering me. You need to go and take care of the C4s
Alright,
now.
alright, that's enough. I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. I need to go take care of C4s. Man, Konami really had to go and renew the licenses for every single little photo item placement in this game. Wow, that's not gonna pick up nice, sorry. Oh! Just kidding, I'm not really that. I'm that kind of guy. I'm not I just wanted to see the shatter real quick. That's all. Alright, the shard actions. Alright, nothing under here. More orange boxes. Can't pick them up though. Nothing? He's not gonna say nothing? Alright, which way should I go?
Well, what the heck?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I just shot at the pantry door. He didn't react at all. He was more annoyed by the knocking. I'll just go down. Giggity. Look, see, I did have a reason to be here. Ah, what the hell? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Weird. Why did you do that? Oh, right, because of the... Oh, okay. Okay, alright.
Raiden here.
That's a decent,
I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Freeze!
Dead men tell no tales. That's how we do the fox sound. You get iced. You mess with us. Get it?
Raiden
I'll stop
reporting.
trying to make
The
jokes.
C4 in Strut B has been disposed of. The wall containing the transformer panel was set to blow.
Well done. It looks like there are no more bombs
Well
in that
done,
strut.
everyone.
Now,
Well done.
head for the other struts.
Well, honestly, just blend it. Oh, where are they? They must have cleaned them up. Uh-oh. Fool? So you can mess with me? I know the basics of CQC. Let's see. What is this? There we go. Come on, get up.
Freeze!
Don't kill me.
Yeah, you better. Better give it up. Still gonna die. Mercy? For a daggone commie? A Russian communist evildoer of the East? I don't think so, buddy. You all gonna die. Justice for the Marine Corps. We're coming for you. Just blast these two right now.
Freeze!
Are you going to shoot me?
Yeah. No. Ah! Other way. Oh, I wanted to knock him off. Dang it. Still got turned around. Shit. Take me alive. I'll take the L. But I'm not getting a good score on here.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
He chose death over dishonor. That's using the old noggin. You gotta use the tools you got. Yep. Bummer.
Freeze!
Yeah, you don't want this, do you? I'm trophy hunting, y'all. Once he wakes up, I'm gonna snap his neck. Sorry guys, PlayStation made me do this. It's for the achievements. Sleep.
Freeze!
Huh? Don't kill me.
Bam! I don't got the patience. Box 1. Box number 1. Oh, am I supposed to shoot a bunch of cameras too? I think I am. Yes, I believe so. Is no one gonna check it out? Really? Nope. Too early. Oh my God, Raiden, bomb. A bomb.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No. There's something else going on here.
Fat Man don't make mistakes.
Get a move on with the disposal, right? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know. But I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Stealth. Tactical. Espionage. Action. Oh. Nope, that's it. I don't think I played. I think I usually play on hard. But I don't want to take all day. Is this necessarily? Oh shit. No problemo. I'm like a freaking ninja, dude.
The sensor you received from Stillman.
Colonel, do you really think they'll blow up the big shell?
It's highly possible. We'll have to listen to their demands in full. They are pros. They won't hesitate to take the upper hand if they see an opening.
Do you plan on meeting their demands?
Absolutely not. You're the only person I can depend
Get out
on.
of here.
You must remove the explosives quickly. Raiden, Stillman is a top-notch
There are still bombs in that area that haven't been disposed of. Search carefully. Strut F has a solid makeup, with areas that can't be accessed simply by walking. If you jump off from the top, there should be an area that you can access. Nothing here.
forgot I do get the orange box. I get it back.
This is Raiden. I just finished disposing of the C4 in Strut F. Found explosives on B1.
You're taking too much time. You should work a little faster.
Oh, dang.
There's no time, Raiden. I've got my hands full here, so
All
it doesn't
right,
look like
I'll
I can
hurry
help
it up
you.
then.
It's in your hands.
Alright, you know what?
It looks like
Speedrunner
there are
time.
no more bombs in that
Activated, let's
strut.
go.
Now, head for the other struts.
Doctor! Release my pain inhibitors. Yeah, sorry, buddy. But you have to die for the cause. What cause that is, I don't really know. Because the Colonel says so. Oh yeah, biological disaster, so forth. We'll solve this case, don't worry. Don't worry, Rose. I'm having a good time here. Just busting,
Nothing here.
snapping some necks. It's the journey to becoming the edgelord that I really am. Box 2. Oh yeah. Now it's really time. I don't know why that sound is satisfying. Like it's a squeak when he puts it on. Oh, I got the money detector.
Make doubly sure you stay out of the enemy sight. If the radar goes off... I see a lot of birds over there. The tanker accident 2 years ago released crude oil containing massive quantities of endocrine disruptors. The fish that absorbed them were then eaten by seagulls, which further concentrated the endocrine disruptors in their bodies. What sort of outcome this will lead to is still currently under review and is yet unclear. It just goes to show that finishing the cleanup of ocean oil spills does not mean that environmental restoration efforts end there as well.
Thanks, Colonel.
It appears that Fat Man placed bombs within each of the struts. It's likely there are no bombs planted on the connecting bridges. Head for the struts for which you have not yet finished disposing of the C4.
Man, I didn't even mean to call you.
Everything's going smoothly over here. I just finished defusing another C4.
Not a chance.
For some reason, there was one planted on an enemy soldier's back.
Exactly.
There we go.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Oh my god,
Who
I
is
almost
this?
forgot.
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Gross.
Deep Throat. You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
Mr. X,
No,
then.
and whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too, but the possibility of it being true is none.
That's exactly
Gray
it.
Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
That's exactly Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Hey, look at that. I just happened to get it. Just happen to have one right on. Yeah, give me that. Oh. Stealth-equipped Claymore mines are now all mine. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh, here we go.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same.
You're a real
The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
Definitely not.
Take care. Jack, is that you? I looked into Mr. Peter Stillman's file. Full name is Peter Stillman, known as Peg Leg Peter. He is a legendary bomb disposal technician. He is also a longtime instructor at the Naval School Explosive Ordnance Disposal and a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad. But 5 years ago, he lost his leg in an accident. And since then, he hung up his gloves to focus on being a lecturer. He was called back into service because, as he said, he is the only explosive specialist who can stop Fat Man. Although no longer an active consultant, he is still without a doubt the #1 guy when it comes to disarming explosives. He should be very helpful to you.
Having so many mushy thoughts. Nothing
here. Right. The roof of that strut is accessible. Check there as well.
I think that's all I gotta do. Damn it. Is that all I got in here? Man, normal mode is easy. You can actually get your, this is where you can transport to any part of the big shell, I think. Like the way you do trucks in all the other games. Uh-oh. Shoot. Oh no.
Communications with Strut E have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Where are they coming from? Shit.
He got one again. Find him now.
Send the replacement guy for the end.
Shit. I thought they were all looking the same way. Whew. Lost them. Yeah, there was a whole sequence while you guys weren't looking. Just had to give him the roundabout. Running in and out of boxes, Scooby-Doo style.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a dead cell?
No. She commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
All right. Duly noted.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb, 5 years ago. I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And a church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my lie so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Who's there?
Who's that?
What's going on? Respond. Communications with the heliport on the roof of Strut E have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Freeze!
Enemy personnel on board. All units, maximum alert.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Sending reinforcements to the roof of Strut E. Exercise extreme caution around the heliport.
What can I do for you, Jack? Jack, here's the data I found on Fortune. She goes by Fortune. She leads Dead Cell. Her real name is Helena Dolph Jackson. 2 years ago, her father, Commandant of the Marine Corps Scott Dolph, was killed in a training accident. Her husband was the former Dead Cell leader, Colonel Jackson. Died in captivity, my data says. After her husband's death, she joined the military. She didn't have any combat experience, but was soon singled out for a particular trait and was reassigned to Dead Cell.
What trait?
Luck. She was real lucky, like miraculously lucky. Wherever she went, bullets curved away, and missions always ended in success.
Is that some kind of joke?
I thought so too, but there is not a single record of her ever being wounded, not even a scratch. Jack, be careful, please.